Howdy do, people of the internet. I am back this week with something usually, well, I mean, it's newer, not super new. I still haven't gotten into the super new stuff yet. But we're going to take a look at the Ernesto Perez Carrillo Pledge of Allegiance. If that focuses. Will it focus? It will not. It doesn't like me. Eee. Okay, whatever. Take my word for it. It says Pledge of Allegiance on it. So if you remember, he did the pledge, and then he did the allegiance, and now he's doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Kind of cool. Now, this cigar, I have my notes on my tablet here. Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Ecuadorian binder, Nicaraguan, Dominican, and 2 U.S. tobaccos as filler. They're all 6x54. There's only 1,776 boxes of 10, and they're box pressed, you can see. Now, these things go for 20 bucks a piece. Ouch, I know. But we'll see if it's worth it or not. And right off the bat, I'm disappointed. Again, I don't know if it's going to focus or not here. There we go. See how it's unwrapped, cracked? The whole cap of the cigar, it just looks nasty. I mean, wow. You know, for a $20 smoke, that does irritate me, I have to say. You know, it's like if I'd smoke in one of my, yard gars or something like that, or, even in $5-7 range, even in, maybe even $9, I could understand a little bit of flaws like that. But once you get above that $15 mark or so, they should almost be perfect. So check them out before you buy it. I didn't, of course, as you can tell. Now, it has the blue band. I left the blue band on down here at the bottom. Whee! Now we can all see underneath to see how it looks. And it looks really nice underneath there. I mean, it's a little lumpy, but nothing major. I mean, that doesn't bother me at all. It's just tobacco. I mean, tobacco has veins. What can you do? As you could tell when I rolled. Well, I guess there is actually a little... Man, I am really disheartened. Look at that. This cigar has really disheartened me now. Ernesto! Dude! Anyway, I'm afraid this is going to crack even more when I go to cut it. But we have to cut it to smoke it, so if it does, we'll just try to piece it together and smoke it the best we can, I guess. I mean, maybe I can lick this down. The wrapper that's coming off. If it doesn't stay, I can get some of that glue and I'll put it on it and see if I can get it to stay at least through smoking it. Because I don't want to throw a $20 cigar away before I even try it. Ouch. I'm going to do the V-cut. Hopefully. Well, we got it. Excellent draw. I am getting some air. I think it's where it's cracked there. Man. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Hurts the old pocketbook right there. Let's go ahead and light this puppy up and see what we can do. But like I said, this has been out for a little while now. I think it came out in June or July. So if you want to try them, don't wait around, because supposedly there's only 1,776 boxes, 1776. And they're boxes of 10. So that's not a whole heck of a lot of cigars out there to try. Try to get your hand on, I should say. I think we're all right here. Man, construction issues still bother me. It really does in a cigar of this price. Wow. Now, if I'd be at the shop, I might have said something and saw if I could swap it out or something, but I'm at home. Really nice volume of smoke. I don't know. I mean, it's windy out today. I don't know if you can see the smoke coming off that thing or not. It's really a nice volume of smoke. Has that woodiness, of course. I mean, there's definite woodiness there. Let me take another puff here. I'm trying to get that cap to stay. Really, it's mellow. It's even a little bit creamy, you know, at the beginning here. You have a little bit of that peppery bite to it, but it's not overwhelming at all. I mean, it's just right now it's a mild cigar. I could smoke it in the morning. Something tells me it's not going to stay that way. But anyway, I will come back. Try to do thirds. We'll see how the cigar holds together, and we will see how this Ernesto Perez Carrillo Pledge of Allegiance goes. I am back here with my Ernesto Perez Carrillo Pledge of Allegiance, the EPC Pledge of Allegiance, if you will. And about a third done. It's smoking really fast. It might be because of the wind out here, as you can see me trying to pull the hair out of my mouth. But the cap is staying on. I mean, it's staying together. I'm not having draw issues or anything else. So that's a really, really good thing. I was really concerned. I'm still concerned when we take these bands off, what's going to happen. But anyway. So far, it's sweeter than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's literally sweet. There's a sweetness to it. Saltiness was there, and then it went away. We have the woody base, a little bit of leather in there that I can taste. Let me take a puff. I can't narrow down that sugary yet. I mean, it's just a little bit of a sweetness. Kind of, well, kind of like a butterscotch candy maybe, but not so much the butterscotch, just the candy, like I said, like the sugar, like the sweetness coming through. So far, it's nice. Like I said, it's the amount of smoke is amazing coming off this thing, and I mean, you should be able to see at least some of it there. When you take a puff, I mean, you get a nice volume of smoke. It coats the palate. Still has a creaminess to it. That's really about it. You know, we'll see how this goes in the next third when I have to take these bands off. I might take the first one off before I come back, and then I'll wait till I come back, and then we'll take the main band off together. So anyway, I shall be back shortly. I'm back here now. It's not the full second third yet, but I'm right there at the band, and like I said, I want to take the band off here on camera so we can see how it does. Flavors pretty much the same. It's coming, the sweet leather taste is up front with the woody notes in the back. There's a subtle hint of a spice in there, and I mean, it almost reminds me of cinnamon, but it's not quite that bold. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take this band off here. Let's see what happens together. There it goes. And everything looks fine. Fine so far. Yay! I mean, it's still apart there, but I licked it back on up top here twice, and it seems to be staying pretty well. So hopefully it'll finish out that well. I am really surprised how fast this is smoking. I mean, it's just going to town. The only other cigar that I can think of that kind of reminds me of that is, with the amount of smoke volume and everything else, would be the Undercrown. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish this down, and we're going to see if it holds together and how it tastes at the end. Alrighty, I am back here, close to the end here of my EPC Pledge of Allegiance, Ernesto Perez Carrillo. And I have to say, I have enjoyed this cigar. It does feel like it might have a little bit of a nicotine thing to it. Full flavor, I mean, it's just packed with flavor. The sweetness, I think it's along the lines of like a hot chocolate sweetness, but a dark chocolate. Hopefully you understand, like a dark chocolate sweetness type thing going on. Anyway, that really came out here for me in this last third, that dark chocolate cocoa type deal, and it's really good. I had to fix the top here again, but I mean she's holding on. I mean, she's putting up a good fight here. So I am impressed by that. I thought this cigar was going to definitely unravel when I took that band off, and and I thought the cap, at least part of it, was going to come off too, and it's still held on. Like I said, now I put it down, I moistened it and put it down twice so far, or 3 times so far, sorry. I have to give a shout out to Gary Korb over at Cigar Advisor. He's the one, I saw his press release a while ago, and then when I finally got to the cigar shop and I saw him, I snagged one just because I remember seeing that it was a limited edition and you can't get many of them. I've been so far out of the loop the past couple of years. But anyway, would I buy it again at $20? If I had a little extra cash, yes. There's a sweat bee flying right in front of the camera. If it's one of those things where you're out and you only have like $30 to spend, no. It's a special occasion cigar due to the price, I would say. For us poor people. If I buy it again, I think I would try to find a box, and just to have the box and then be able to keep them, and maybe do like a once a year thing on like July 4th. I think that would be kind of cool. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you thought, if you've had one of these, or if you won't get one of these, why, or the price point's too high, or you don't like anything he does, or New Wave. Love the New Wave, by the way. Was it Divino? The Divino's size. That's the Toro. That's like this, except that one's I think 6x52, and this is 6x54. But anyway, enough about that. Have fun, and until next time, keep smoking.